Hello, I'm Jeff Meyer, president of the Chicagoland Youth Football League, and I'm here today with head of our officials and an IHSA official, Stan Perry. Stan, how are you?
I'm fine, Jeff. How are you? Nice to be here today.
We'll turn it over to you. You have some questions about their TapouT MouthGuard?
I do. I have, I've been hearing some stories about the new MouthGuards, and I have some questions from the officials' point of view. One, it's important if they're connected to a strap to the helmet, is the strap an extended length or longer than the normal mouth guard? Because normally when it's in the mouth and your helmet's on and it's attached, it barely reaches, and so sometimes upon impact, if they're not got a good grip, it could actually pull the mouthpiece out of their mouth and not do any good with that.
Yeah, one of the most important things we did with this strap is make it long enough to connect. But the other really neat safety feature that we put on it is it actually has a safety release system, and that if somebody reaches up under your face mask and tries to tackle you by your strap, it actually breaks the strap. So what it does is it saves a lot of neck injuries.
So when it breaks the strap, can it get put back together, or do they have to replace the whole strap?
You know it doesn't. You do replace it, but the most important thing that we want to do with this is be safe and offer the most safe product on the market.
Okay. Another question I have is I see there are multiple colors like this because we know that they have to be of color according to the Federation rules in high school to where we can see it. Do they come in multiple colors?
Yeah, they come in pretty much every team color you can think of. And the neat thing for officials is that they're multicolored mouth guards that if an official is going to definitely be able to see that they have them in their mouth.
Because that's very important for us, because we want to be able to ensure that the players are wearing the proper equipment, because in the high school and the youth associations, there is a penalty involved if they're not wearing their mouth guards and improperly.
Interesting.
Another question I have on these, are they sturdy? Because a lot of times what I see is kids tend to chew their mouthpieces to bits, to where they're really only protecting the first couple teeth in the whole thing.
Well, yeah, one of the most interesting things about the TapouT MouthGuard is that the way that it was built back on the sides, and you can see the way it was built back, you're not going to be able to chew through this. And actually, when you get your impression that it's going to keep your jaw open and keep your TMJ open and relaxed, enabling you to aid in the prevention of concussions. And that's one of the most important things about the TapouT MouthGuard is its safety factors.
Okay, another question. I see it's a bit, different design. It's bigger. Comfort. Because if it's not comfortable, they're not going to wear it properly and all like this. Is this material, how is it going to fit in their mouth, with the comfort of it?
Well, one of the really interesting things about the TapouT MouthGuard is it's been built of a composite material that was in research and development for about 3.5 years. And this material actually, when boiled correctly for 55 seconds, actually molds around your teeth and giving you an outstanding custom-like fit. It gets your impressions from the top, from the bottom, and then you also want to press on the front of it and on the sides of it, so you get the impression from the sides. One of the really unique features of the TapouT MouthGuard as well is that it allows you to sink your bottom teeth into the mouthguard, enabling you to have your jaw, mouthguard, lower jaw, upper jaw, and mouthguard become one unit, so your jaw's not going to slide around like it does with some custom mouthguards with the smooth, flat surface on the bottom.
So what you're telling me that here on the bottom, once it boils, the normal ones are more flat. This will actually impress and form on the bottom of it for your bottom teeth
that's
as well?
correct. That's correct.
Oh, that's nice.
Huge. It's huge, and it's huge safety precautionary method.
Another question I have that I notice all the time is we have kids out there that I see all the time that have to go to dentist for special mouthpieces because they wear braces or they have orthodontics in their mouth, to where a regular mouthpiece will not be able to be boiled to where you can put it in there and conform to their braces and all like this. Can this be something to be used for orthodontic?
Well, with this Evermold technology, this is the first mouth guard in which, let's say that a child has braces, and this child has the mouth guard, loves the TapouT mouth guard, molds it to his teeth and to his braces, but then in 2 weeks later he has to go get his braces tightened. Well, obviously everybody knows that when you get your braces tightened, your teeth are going to change its shape, and not change shape, but your teeth are going to move and your braces are going to move, which would mean that your mouth guard would no longer fit. But with this mouth guard, you can reboil it up to 11 times, and that the mouth guard regains a lot of its original shape, and you can custom mold it to your mouth, which makes it fit again and again and again after you go to the orthodontist.
Wow, that's impressive. But what about when you're boiling it, get it hot and all like that, and put it in? Will it stick, or will it, when you pull it out, will it loosen your braces or something like,
No, and and with that material, with this composite material, it's a blend of some pretty unique materials and plastics that, when you follow the directions completely, you will definitely, you're not going to ruin your braces, you're not going to hurt your braces at all. You're going to just receive a great fit.
Wow, that's very impressive. Are they, now I guess the question that last thing is just available. Where would I go to purchase these? Are they available in the stores, or do I have to get them exclusively from you guys? Or
no, they're actually available in most stores, most neighborhood stores throughout the country, and they're also available in most big box stores. We have pretty good distribution throughout the whole United States, as well as Canada and many countries as well.
All right, I guess that brings me to probably one last question on it. If it is made out of all this special material and it can be refitted, like you said, up to 11 times, and it's so much, how is it going to be to the point where I can't afford these for my kids or for the teams and all like that? Because if they're that good, are they going to be comparable to the market out there?
That's a really good question. The mouth guards actually retail at $14.99, but one of the greatest things is that we wanted to make this affordable for kids, so you actually get 2 anti-concussive performance-aiding mouth guards for $14.99. They also come with a $30,000 dental warranty.
Well, that's pretty impressive. I like that. I guess that pretty well answers. If I had a kid in the program, I think this is what we would be using then, because as an official, I see it all the time on the field that kids get hit and there are damages. This seems like probably one of the safest mouthpieces around. I like it.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you for taking the time with us today. And Jeff?
Thank you. That's why TapouT is the official mouthguard of the TCYFL. Thank you, Stan.
You guys have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Jeff.
Thank you.